guys, my name is Alexandria and welcome back to another reading. So for today's reading, the question is going to be, what do they say about you? So this can be if you are currently involved with someone and you're curious about what they're saying, or if you're in separation with an individual and again, you are fascinated by knowing what they might be telling others about you. This is going to be the reading for that. So before we get started, I want to remind all of you guys that I am currently doing a January giveaway. I have decided to start doing monthly giveaways for all my subscribers as a way to say thanks for how wonderful you all have been and supporting me and all of that stuff. So for this month's giveaway, I am including this tarot deck here. I believe it is called the Haunted House Tarot, or the Tarot of the Haunted House. I have them upside down, but I showed them in the last video I did. I'm just going to show them again to remind you guys. So it has some really beautiful art on it, and I bought this deck with intention to use it, but I just don't really use it that often, so I would rather give it to someone who will take advantage of how awesome the artwork and everything is and take good care of it. So this is up for grabs for you guys. It will also be included with this smaller piece of bismuth here. Now, I've used bismuth for at least one of my readings before, because sometimes I will put stones on the cards. And normally, if you guys have noticed, or I know some of you have actually bought bismuth from my Etsy, that it's bigger and normally more rainbow colored, but when it's a solid color like this, it's a little bit more rare. So this is, again, a smaller piece than what I normally have, but because it's a solid color and not rainbow, it makes it a little bit more unique for you guys. So I will be including it with the deck. So if you are interested in, where are my words? If you're interested in participating in this giveaway, all you have to do is comment down below what your resolutions are for this upcoming year, and then I will put all of your names in a little bowl and I will pull one, and one of you guys will get to win both these little prizes. So keep an eye out for that. I'm not going to say this Saturday, maybe next Saturday, I will do the reading or the pull for that. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started, guys. We have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. If you need some time to meditate on which pile to choose, feel free to pause the video. The timestamps will be listed down below, as well as all the decks that I use, the link to my Etsy where you can buy candles and crystals, and where you can book a personal reading if you have any interest in that. So for those of you that have already chosen, let's go ahead and get started with pile number 1. Alright guys, so for those of you that chose pile number 1, this is going to be a reading for what your person is saying about you to their friends and family. So for your first card here, we have Triumph. We have Triumphant Success. We have Persistence. And this is one of the ones I'm not sure how to pronounce, but I will explain it as we get to it. And then we have this one. Most of the fairy ones I don't know how to pronounce. It's my favorite deck. I love it. And once you take the time to learn the cards, they're really great, but most of the names I do not know how to pronounce. So it's a good thing I've studied the book. We have the 8 of Pentacles here. We have the 5 of Wands. We have the Star. And we have the 4 of Swords. All right, pile number 1. The first message I'm getting really strongly about what your person says about you is that your person views you as being incredibly driven, motivated, successful, having victory because of your persistence. I feel like this person kind of sees you as a go-getter type of person, that like if you have goals set, you will achieve them. You are incredibly victorious, and the things that you pursue. I feel like you're a hard worker is also something that they say about you, because I definitely see, we have these two cards, persistence, and all of this tells me like these three together just scream, hard worker, someone that goes after their goals and achieves them, things like that. And then with this Eight of Pentacles here, this is someone that, this person's put in all this hard work and now they're just kind of waiting to reap the reward. So I feel like they see you as a hard worker. They tell people that you are very driven and that you know, that you're very persistent towards what you want, perhaps your career. Maybe you put a lot of focus on your career and they tell people about that. If it's not your career, it's just, your life in general. You are very motivated to go after what you want and to succeed in doing so. I see with this Five of Wands here, now this can represent conflict, competition. I feel like with these cards here, being successful and triumphant, I kind of feel like they say that, it doesn't matter what competition there is, what obstacles might stand in your way. You still go after what you want. You still put in that work and you're still successful. I definitely, again, like I said, I feel like this person, when you come up, definitely talks about how successful you are, how driven you are, and things like that. We also have this card here. Now, this card represents communication. And I feel like this person could be saying that this could be a few different messages, so take it how it resonates. It could be that you and this person are in some type of communication and they tell people that, because we do have a card here that represents communication. It could be that they tell people you're a good communicator. This could go with, if you are a go-getter, and you go after what you want, you do what you need to do to succeed, your communication could be part of that. But I'm almost getting that pile number one, you could be in some type of communication with this individual and they do tell people that. I also see with this card here, this is about, facing your shadows so you can move forward. So if your motivated personality that they talk about isn't directly affiliated with your career, this could be that they just see you as someone that, faces things head on so that there can be success later on. So this could just be like your personality. Maybe if there's difficulties, again, I felt like with this Five of Wands, this is saying if there are any type of, competition, any obstacles, things like that, you don't let them get in your way. You just roll right past them because you are driven to get to where you need to go. And this card also represents that. It's about facing your shadows and moving forward by doing so. So I definitely feel like this person tells people that I'm feeling like you're not afraid of anything. Like you will face whatever needs to be faced if it involves you moving forward in life, whether that's, just emotionally, mentally, your career, something like that. Like you face what needs to be faced and you are successful on the other side of these things. We also have the Star card here. This is a card of healing. It's a card of optimism, renewal. And then we do have this Four of Swords here as well, which is also an indication of healing. So like I said, if it's not your career that they're talking about with this, it could very well be your personality, because this is someone that heals from, obstacles and challenges and heartbreaks and things like that. And they use it to find optimism. They find the hope in these situations. I feel like you could be a very hopeful person, which could also explain why they may be describing you as this person that just goes after what they want and doesn't let anyone stop them or get in their way. You could be someone that has done a lot of healing work on themselves, because we do have, these two indications of healing. But definitely very persistent, very willing to, again, face things head on so that you can move forward in life. I don't feel like they don't see you as someone that lets anything hold them back. And that's what they tell people, that you go after what you want, you do what needs to be done, and you are stronger and optimistic and joyful because of it. You know, you use these things in your life as your strengths, you know, to help build your strength. So let me see if I'm getting anything else for you guys. I think that's mostly what I'm getting. Like I said, I think they just see you as being like, you don't let anything stop you. You go after your goals, and it doesn't matter what obstacles are in your way. I think they see you as being very strong, for sure, but strong in a way where you don't lose your, you know, your hope and your optimism and you know, your joy and things like that. Like, I feel like even though they describe you as being a very strong person, they also describe you as someone that can also be very hopeful and, you know, optimistic towards the future, things like that, because you don't let situations, you know, you don't let roadblocks and stuff stop you, but you also don't let them jade you, is what I'm getting. Like, they make you stronger in a way where you're even more compassionate, and you're even, you know, I don't know, it's like I feel like they say you're like a force to be reckoned with, but you're also a very kind-hearted individual. You let these situations not only strengthen, you know, your drive and motivation, but you also let it strengthen your heart in a very good way, in a way where it keeps your heart soft to things. Like, I still feel like they see you as a kind-hearted person, but also someone that really, like, don't get in their way. Like, it's an interesting dynamic, but hopefully you guys can understand what I mean. So that is all I'm getting for you guys, pile number 1. I hope that resonated for you. If it did, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Hopefully I will see you guys in the next reading. And if you would like to book a personal reading, all the information for that will be listed down below. Thank you so much. You have a wonderful rest of the day. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. This is going to be your reading for what your person is currently saying about you. So for your first card here, we have Rest and Rejuvenate. We have Harmony. We have Love. The Singer of Healing. And Geo the Slow. From the Tarot here, we have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Judgment card. We have the Ten of Cups. And we have the Eight of Wands. All right. So, first of all, pile number 2, I'm getting a couple messages loud and clear. The first one I'm getting is that when this person talks about you, it's with a lot of love. It's with a lot of emotion. I think this person definitely tells people that they really care about you in some way. But I also feel like this person talks about the fact that you guys may be taking it slow, okay? We have Geo the Slow here. We have the Knight of Pentacles, which is the slowest moving knight in the deck. And we also have the Rest and Rejuvenate card, which is the Four of Swords. It can represent, you know, pausing to heal and reflect, things like that. And then we also have the Singer of Healing card. So I get this energy that, you know, you and this individual, if you are involved in some way, that you're taking it slow. Maybe they're trying to take it slow, maybe you're trying to take it slow, maybe you're both trying to, but I definitely feel like that is something that comes up in conversation, that it's, you know, it's a slow process. So I feel like it's building to something good. You know, we have Harmony, this is the Lovers, we have the Love card, Ten of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. So I feel like this person definitely tells people that they really care about you, and that they feel a lot of, you know, loving feelings towards you. They may see you as potentially being someone they would like to settle down with this Ten of Cups. They could be telling people that because it is the Happy Family card, but I definitely feel like there's these two prominent messages coming through. So with this, let's see, where do I want to start? We're going to start the Judgment card. Okay, this is about making a choice. So I do feel like there could be some type of choice that needs to be made regarding your connection with this individual. It could be they need to make a choice. It could be, they're waiting on you to make some type of choice. But I feel like it does come up in conversation. Like, I feel like there's kind of something here that needs to be decided. And it may not be a super serious type of choice, but there's just something that comes up in conversation where, you know, it's taking some time for there to be some type of resolution to something that's going on, okay? I'm getting, take this how it resonates. I'm getting that this person could be telling people that they want things to move faster than they are currently going, because we do have this Eight of Wands here, and this is a really fast moving card. It also indicates passionate communication. So again, like with pile number one, you could be in communication with this individual, and if you are, I feel like there's a lot of communication going on with this Eight of Wands, and they could be telling people that, that you guys talk a lot. You could be texting on the phone, something like that. I definitely see them telling people there's a lot of communication going on between you guys, or maybe that they would like there to be communication between you guys. But I'm also getting like that it could represent the communication, but it could also represent that they or you, however it resonates, may want the situation to move a little bit faster than what it is. But I feel like even if they want that, it's still it's meant to take time because we have so many indications here of things taking time. Again, the Knight of Pentacles, Geo the Slow, rest and rejuvenate. This is something where maybe they tell people like, I kind of wish things could move faster, or this individual may want to move things faster with me, but either I or them, or maybe both of us, maybe we want to move it faster, but we realize that the best thing to do in this situation is to take things slow, or maybe the circumstances require you guys to take this slow instead of moving passionately forward. And I think they tell people that, this is something, I really care about this individual, and I'm really excited to see where this goes, but we're having to take it slow. It's something that's going to take time to fully get to fruition. But I don't feel like it's not in a negative type of context. It's just is what it is. Like, it's just something that is being gradually built over time. Now, the good thing about this, with this Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, they are the slowest moving knight in the deck, but when they do come forward, they offer you something that is incredibly stable, has the potential for long term, and is very committed. So I feel like this person is also kind of saying, like, even if this is going slow, I'm committed to this. I'm okay with allowing this to take time, because I think they may tell people that even though there's a part of them that would like this to move faster, they also understand that this is, building a stable foundation for you guys, taking things slow and not rushing things and allowing it to happen like this. I also feel, with it being the Knight of Pentacles, that they tell people that they are committed to seeing where this goes and continuing on this connection with you, despite the fact that it may not be moving as quickly as they would like it to. With the Ten of Cups, I definitely feel like they could be telling people again, they see a lot of potential with this connection. They see it going somewhere. They have dreams of where this could go. And I feel like that's kind of keeping them, that's kind of part of what makes them want to move this faster, because they do have these visualizations of where this could go. But again, they also understand that it's not necessarily a bad thing to take things slow with you. With this Harmony card and the Love card, I mean, these are both beautiful cards to come out together. Harmony here, this is the Lovers, then we have the Love card here. I feel like this person, when they talk about you, again, like with the Ten of Cups as well, they're invested in this. They feel a lot of emotion about this, a lot of good emotion. I think they're excited to see where this goes, even if it is, something that's going to have to gradually happen over time. I feel like if it's not love, at least just like the potential for there to be love between you really keeps them invested, despite the fact that this is a slow moving thing. And I think that's what they tell people, you know, that they could also be telling people that they, again, really see the potential for there to be a lot of harmony between you guys, that you guys work really well together. You could bring them a lot of happiness. You could make them feel a sense of harmony as well within themselves. Like this connection I'm hearing could bring them a lot of peace as well, and that could be something that they're telling people. We have this rest and rejuvenate and the singer of healing. Okay, so both of these kind of speak of healing here. Obviously this is a card of healing, but the rest and rejuvenate is the Four of Swords, which also indicates, it can be pausing, but it also can indicate healing. So I feel like this person, you know, maybe part of the reason that this is moving slow is because you or this individual are kind of trying to heal some things within yourself or themselves. And so it's something where you're just kind of allowing things to happen, you know, naturally, and giving it the time it needs to really come to fruition, so that way there can be this healing within oneself as this goes on. I feel like that's what they could be telling people, you know. They could be saying, I really care about this person, I'm really invested in seeing where this goes, but we're also trying to work on ourselves, or I'm trying to work on myself, and that could be part of the reason that you or this person are allowing the situation again to gradually build over time, so that way you guys can also focus on healing yourselves, taking care of yourselves, and making sure that you are the best at your best, so that way you can give your best to this connection. Let's see. I'm also hearing with this Judgment card, because I know I said it could be that one of you guys needs to make a decision. I'm also hearing that they could be telling guys, they could be telling people, I mean, it could be guys if they're a guy and they have guy friends or something, but I feel like they could be telling people, like, maybe they've already made the choice to commit to this connection, even if it is moving slow. Like they're telling people that they want this is what they visualize, you know, turning into something really beautiful, the Ten of Cups, and, you know, like I definitely get this feeling of commitment from them, and that they tell people that, like, this is not someone I feel like is questioning whether they want to do this or not. I don't feel like that's the cause of the Judgment card. I just feel like this person, for whatever reason, there's something that's making this connection take time to fully come together. But I feel like when this person talks about that, it's like, but, you know, I'm okay with that because I'm committed to this person, and I'm okay with taking it slow so that way we can do things right. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for you guys, pile number 2. I hope that resonated for you. If it did, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Hopefully I will see you guys in the next reading. And if you would like to book a personal reading, all the information for that will be listed down below. Thank you so much, guys. You have a wonderful rest of the day. Bye. All right, pile number 3, this is going to be a reading for what your person is currently saying about others, or saying about you to others. For your first card here, we have Sacrifice. We have Patience. We have Sincerity. We have this card here that my dog chewed up, and also that I'm not sure how to pronounce, but I will go into detail about it once we get closer. And then we have this card as well. From the Tarot, we have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse. And then we have the Strength card. So, this is interesting, but I think I'm getting an idea on what this is trying to say. So, Okay, first of all, this card's really standing out to me. This card represents unnecessary fears, feeling like there's hazards that aren't really there. I feel like your person may be, what's the word? I mean, they may be fearful of you in some way, but it's not because you've actually done anything to make them fearful. I think it's the opposite. I feel like you may be giving this person a lot and they're not used to that, and so it's causing, some fears to come up because they're not sure if this is worth trusting in. This could be someone where, maybe they've been in bad connections and have had heartbreaks and stuff like that, and so they're not used to someone really reciprocating, because I see a lot of reciprocating energy here. Both of these represent, give and take, but balanced give and take. The Six of Pentacles definitely represents that. And we have this card that represents that. We have sincerity. We have the Queen of Pentacles here, which is someone that has a lot to offer. Someone who's very abundant. Then we have the Knight of Wands in reverse, which, the Knight of Wands is generally someone that is very flaky and inconsistent and in and out, but it's in reverse. So I feel like this is saying, when this person talks about you, they're like, this individual is not being maybe what I'm used to in the past. Maybe this person's used to inconsistent people that are flaky. I'm definitely getting the feeling that maybe this person tends to be someone that puts more into a relationship than they generally get back. But I feel like you give back to them what they give into you, and even though they're appreciative of that, and they tell people, I'm appreciative of the fact that this person does really seem to reciprocate my feelings and, give to me what I don't normally receive. But at the same time, I think because this individual may be used to people that are inconsistent and flaky, it could also be causing them some unnecessary fears because they're not used to it. It's not normal to them to be in an equal give and receive relationship. So I'm definitely feeling like this person could be someone that's had some bad relationships in the past for sure. But I feel like they tell people that, you're not being that type of individual to them. You are giving to them, right? We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles. We have the sincerity card. I feel like they tell people that you seem very sincere in your actions and what you give towards them. And I think they definitely appreciate that about you, and that's what they tell people. I'm getting this deep appreciation for the fact that you are sincere to this individual and you give them the same amount of love that they give you. But again, I also feel like they tell people that kind of scares them because they're not used to that. We have this patience card. So I feel like this person could be telling people that the message I'm kind of getting is that they may kind of be, how would be the best way to describe this? I feel like this person's trying not to jump the gun about your connection. I feel like they're trying to be patient and really see how this folds out. Because I get that this person is guarded because of their past relationships, because they probably have dealt with a lot of Knight of Wands in the past. And so it's taking them time to get used to someone, really being sincere with them, really giving them the type of, love and affection that they deserve. So I feel like that's something they tell their friends, like, it's taking me time to let go of these fears from past relationships, from past hurts. And it's taking me time to not expect the worst. And it's taking me time to really adjust to the fact that someone's actually being sincere with me and being maybe vulnerable and not flaking on me and not running out of my life and not making me question everything. I feel like that's what they're telling, people, that this is new to them and it's taking them time to adjust. They definitely appreciate it. I feel like with this Queen of Pentacles here, this could be you or the other person, so take it how it resonates. But I feel like if this is you, and then they're telling people, this person has so much to offer and they're offering it to me, and I'm so appreciative. I'm scared, but I'm very appreciative that this person feels like I'm worthy of offering this pentacle to. They could be telling people that you are very nurturing. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles is very motherly. She's nurturing. She's hardworking. She's driven. She is very empowered as well. Like, she puts in the work to acquire this pentacle. It doesn't just fall in her lap. She's done things to acquire this pentacle. And so I feel like this person speaks highly of you. They may put you on a pedestal in some way. If they are the Queen of Pentacles, then I feel like this individual is saying that, I want to give them this pentacle. I want to offer this to them because they are so deserving of this, because they treat me so well. I'm a little fearful because I'm not used to this, but, I'm very grateful for this. I'm also kind of getting too, like with this woman sitting in this chair holding the pentacle. Now, normally the Queen of Pentacles is someone that's like offering her pentacle, but I'm almost getting with this Queen of Pentacles, like she's just like sitting down staring at this pentacle, and it's just like, wow, I'm grateful. I'm not really sure what to do with this. I'm grateful for it, but like this is kind of unexpected is what I'm getting. But I feel like this person, if they're the Queen of Pentacles, or if they have these qualities, whatever, like they're staring at this pentacle that you've given them, and they're just like really in awe about it. They're very appreciative. I feel that for sure. But there's definitely still some fears regarding, if this is gonna last, if this is gonna make them happy. And that's what they tell people, like, do I have to worry that this individual is going to give me this pentacle and then take it away, like a lot of these Knight of Wands has? I'm still not sure yet. I'm still, being patient to try and see how this plays out, to see if this person's going to stick around. I'm also getting that, like, they may not be sure if you're going to stick around, because with this Knight of Wands, I feel like they've dealt with people in the past who may have come in really passionately and really given them a lot of hope, and like really made them feel like they were going to be around, and then they just left. And so like I'm also getting with that patience card that they could be telling people that, I'm hopeful, I'm appreciative of this, but like I'm still kind of waiting to see if this person is going to stick around, because I'm not sure, because in the past people haven't. I'm trying to see if this person's the Knight of Wands. They're not acting like the Knight of Wands right now, but they may have trust issues or abandonment issues or something like that. That's what they tell people. With the Sacrifice card, I do believe this is also the Hanged Man, which is again kind of a card of pausing, reflecting, waiting to see how things play out. I feel like this person tells people that they're kind of like waiting to see where this goes, if you're gonna stick around, things like that, because they're just not used to people sticking around is what I'm getting. And then we have the Strength card. I feel like they could be telling people that they see you as being a very strong individual. They could also be saying that, I'm hearing like being with you might be building up their strength enough to try and let go of these past fears and hurts and things like that is what I'm getting. So overall, I feel like this person is telling people that they see a lot of potential with you, and I think they're excited to see where things go. Like they definitely see you as being someone that's offering them a lot, but I think they also tell people that like it's a little scary for them because they're not really used to someone being so sincere with them, that it kind of, it's not scaring them away, like they're not going to run away from you, but like it's something where they're still not sure if they can trust in it yet, and they're telling people, I'm kind of waiting to see if I can trust in this, because I want to, it looks good, but I need, it's going to take time for me to get used to this and to be able to really trust this individual and to let go of, you know, all these Knight of Wands that have happened in the past. So that is what I'm getting for you guys, pile number 3. I hope that resonated for you. If it did, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Hopefully I will see you guys in the next reading. And if you would like to book a personal reading, all the information for that will be listed down below. Thank you so much, guys. You have a wonderful rest of the day. Bye. All right, pile number 4, last but not least, this is going to be your reading on what your person is currently saying to others about you. So for your first card here, we have Choose Wisely. We have Solitude. We have Happiness. We have Ecstasy. And then actually you got 3 fairy cards. So let me just make room for them. We have Luminous Doom. And we have the Singer of Intuition. And then from the Tarot, we have the Empress. We have the Emperor. We have the King of Cups. And we have the Hanged Man. So, right away, pile number 4, I feel like you might be in some type of separation with this individual because we do have the Solitude card. And we have Choose Wisely. So, if you're not in separation with this individual, I'm feeling some type of limited communication. I feel like this person is like trying to make a choice maybe about like you and this connection here, because we do have Choose Wisely, and we have the Hanged Man, which speaks of really taking the time to reflect. You know, the Hanged Man goes upside down to see things from a new perspective and, you know, pause in their current situation. But then we also have Singer of Intuition, we have Luminous Doom, Ecstasy. Like there's some opposing messages coming through here. That's why I feel this feeling of confusion. I feel like this person is trying to choose maybe if they want to move forward in this connection with you, if they should. I feel like, again, if you are in communication with this individual, it could be limited, or you might be in full separation just because the Solitude card, and I feel like this person is in some way pulled back in order to try and make this decision. So I feel like what they're telling people right now is that they're trying to make a decision about you in this connection, or, you know, just trying to pull back and think about things in general. I do see them taking time to themselves. I feel like they're trying to choose what's going to bring them happiness. I'm seeing that with these 3 cards right here. You know, they're trying to make the choice that's going to bring them the most happiness, but they may not be entirely sure what that choice is right now. So I think that's why there's all these opposing messages. So we also have the Singer of Intuition, and then we have the Hanged Man. To me, this is telling me that this individual is really, like, they're telling people that they're really trying to connect to their intuition, their higher knowing. Even if they don't know it as intuition or higher knowing, they could just be saying that they're really trying to figure out what choice to make. But I think their higher self is trying to connect to their intuition and to make the best choice, okay? I do feel like they're telling people that they are, you know, kind of reflecting, trying to make a decision, trying to figure out what choice is going to bring them the most happiness, okay? I see, so this is interesting because we have Ecstasy here, and we have Luminous Doom. These are very different cards. Ecstasy is about ecstasy. It's being in a state of pure bliss. And then Luminous Doom is about self-pity, being in a state of victimization, things like that. I feel like this individual could be kind of caught in both. Like they might feel a state of ecstasy with you. They might feel like you bring them this happiness and make them feel like they're on cloud 9, but they're also stuck in this like self-pity energy as well with this Luminous Doom. And I feel like this individual, like they see you as a divine counterpart for them, because we have the Empress and the Emperor here. So these are the divine masculine and the divine feminine. These are counterparts. So I feel like, this person tells people that they do recognize a significant connection with you. But I feel like it's just, it's not, they're not coming to a full resolution about what it is that they're wanting to do with this. Because we have the King of Cups here. The King of Cups is someone that has a lot of emotion, but it's not necessarily someone that comes forward with that emotion. The King of Cups, even though he has a lot of emotion, can often keep it to himself. So I'm actually getting here, this could be, if you are in separation with this individual, this could be someone where maybe, a part of them wants to come back because they do see you as, a divine counterpart here, and they do have a lot of emotion for you. But something could have happened between you guys. They could have done something that hurt you, or vice versa. That could be where this luminous doom is coming from. And they could be like unsure if they should come forward after everything that's happened. So that could be what they're telling people. That could be the choice that they're trying to make. That they really care about you, and they see you as a divine counterpart, and they have a lot of emotions for you, and you brought them, these feelings of happiness. But at the same time, they might be in a state of self-pity, self-victimization, especially if they did something to you. Then I'm getting that they tell people that, I had a really good thing with this person and I messed it up, and it could be kind of like a pity party, because Luminous Doom does talk of pity parties, like I said. So I feel like this person could be telling people that they probably couldn't fix what happened between you guys. Like, there's not really any point in trying to fix what happened between you guys, even if you are this divine counterpart for him and they have these emotions for you. Like, how could they come back after whatever has happened has happened? I'm definitely getting that this individual holds a lot of regret about how things have gone down between you, and that could be what holds them back from coming forward. Like, I'm definitely getting that, because I feel like this person, like, they talk about you highly, especially if you're the divine feminine here. I mean, divine feminine or divine masculine, however it resonates, these are divine cards here. Like, this is the divine feminine, and I'm getting that when they talk about you, it's very much on a pedestal. But there's all this self-pity in the way of how things have gone down between you guys, that they talk highly about you, and that you brought them a lot of happiness, but that they just feel like maybe they messed things up too much, or maybe there's too much water under the bridge. That's really the message that I'm getting here, is that they're just kind of, I don't feel like they're in the best energy within themselves. So they may be beating themselves up about things they've done, or they may just kind of, I feel like this could be the type of person that they might, make mistakes, and then instead of learning from them and growing with it, and, choosing to move forward and not continue to make those mistakes, this may be the type of person that, makes mistakes and then, like, just beats themselves up about it forever instead of, like, healing from it. Because I feel like this person, the main message I'm getting is that they tell people that they fuck things up with you guys. Especially, again, if they see you as their divine counterpart. Like, I think they definitely see the potential of this connection and what could have come from this, but they feel like, they did something wrong. And so now it's just that they talk about you like the one that got away, is what I'm hearing. Like, this person brought me a lot of happiness, made me feel really on top of the world. We were really, complimented each other here. They really could have put you on a pedestal with this Empress card, really could have felt like you were like this super divine feminine. And they definitely have a lot of emotion for you with this King of Cups, but I feel like they tell people, like, I messed it up. and I'm not sure I could ever come back after everything that has happened. That is the main thing I'm getting. I think that's pretty much all the message I'm getting from this. I do, like I said, I do feel like they are trying to learn from the situation and connect to their intuition and see it from a new perspective, but I feel like there's some type of obstacle that's keeping them from fully being able to like move forward from this in a way where they feel like they could come back. Because like I said, this is someone that may not be in the best energy within themselves and likes to play the victim and things like that. And so instead of growing from this and maybe trying to make things right, they may just be telling people that they've done too much. They may be that type of individual. So all right, pile number 4. I hope that resonated for you. If it did, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Hopefully I will see you guys in the next reading, and if you would like to book a personal reading, all the information for that will be listed down below. Thank you so much. You have a wonderful rest of the day. Bye. Excuse me. You have a wonderful rest of the day, guys. Bye.